This is the most recent piece that has been added to my DeviantArt profile gallery. I like to make stories of artwork that I either purchase or have commissioned or whatever. And this is a very beautiful piece that I found that really stood out to me. And I know it's not directly my character, but I really love the colors on it, and it stood out to me in in ways that it's hard to describe. It just sung to me. Edinstvo covered in the colors of the Astral Seven. The twilight skies of the Space Wolf Empire show of a gentle purple and violet glow. The thick atmosphere is complemented by the gentle glow of the blue star that the Space Wolves orbit around. A beautiful morning arises as the pitch-black sky slowly becomes this daytime dim purple, emanating of soft glow to the environment around you. Your eyes open up as you yawn and are greeted by your packmate, who gently licks your face lovingly, of whom you are in a den with, your dearly and beloved mate. Blessings of the Astral Seven, my dear. It is a very beautiful morning that we have been blessed with. How absolutely stunning it truly is. Another morning that the great Creator has given us, to breathe in the cold air that fills us with a feeling of life. The sweet glowing wolf to your right stands up as they stretch out their body to get their limbs and muscles stretched out. You can hear their heart pumping hard a couple times to get their blood up to speed, as you hear their joints and bones cracking and releasing pressures that build up during the night and during the sleep. Your pack mate looks at you lovingly and pokes you with their paw, trying to wake you up. Our blood runs hot as it pumps heavily, anticipating its 4-hour prey. We must awaken and look for food, my dear. Our little ones hunger and must be fed. A beautiful time for us to run through the misty forest and ethereal astral plains. Oh, how I yearn for the feeling of slumber to pass, so we can make joyful love in the beautiful plains of the astrals. They help you get up as the feeling of grogginess slowly fades as the vision sharpens up and your brain forces itself awake. After a couple minutes of self-grooming and grooming your mate, and then them grooming you, it is time to push open the leaves that cover the entrance of the den. So now, ever so gently, using your nose and your mate using theirs, you both part the leaves at the entrance as the gentle light of the day flows into the den, waking up the multicolored glow shrooms that permeate the walls of your den, giving your home a wonderful and gentle glow. As you and your mate walk up through the entrance and into the forest that encapsulates an absolutely massive field, you can see the beautiful multicolored glowing flowers that are scattered around the field. You see small critters scurrying around. Some are gathering food, some are hunting others, some are hiding, and some are just enjoying the atmosphere. However, something seems very off. Something does not seem right. Something is out there that doesn't feel like it belongs. What is it? You and your mate decide to go check. As you guys make your way into the field and start sniffing around, your fellow packmates join you from their various dens and homes scattered around the forest, surrounding the edge of the field in a crescent kind of pattern. You hear them call out to you and you yip back a response as your mate howls and chirps and barks, giving them a quick overview of what is going on. They yip and bark and howl in return, and some of them growl and grunt, wagging their tails in a friendly but cautious affirmation. You are part of the Astralic Crescent Wolf Pack. Your pack usually always partially encapsulates an area in a semicircle form to allow for careful and vigilant eyes to always look over each other so that none are unprotected. And because of your wolf pack doing this for many, many generations, they have been given the name by the Astralic Space Wolf Overseers of the Astralic Crescent Wolf Pack. Your pack is known far and wide, being through the various planets of their incredible integrity and advanced thinking. Your wolf pack has a more militant and organized mindset. The pack is extremely well put together and very well organized, showing off their more advanced thinking than other wolf packs that are often more tribal and nomadic. Because of your advanced thinking and your incredible abilities, your pack has reigned supreme with a kind and loving paw, but also a firm paw over your absolutely massive territory. So, in a careful fashion, your wolf pack, also seeing that something was not right, proceeds forward in a scattered pattern surrounding whatever was seen out there. What shall be revealed? Suddenly, your mate barks in surprise and jumps back a few feet as you follow suit, putting yourself in front of them in an automatic response to defend them from whatever they were started from. They chirp and then bark before speaking up, catching their breath. My love, what is this I see? Look at the field ahead of us, my dear. A massive wolf has appeared and arrived and is adorned with the colors of the Astral Seven. How amazing is this? I have never seen such a wolf before. His form is massive and he shows of incredible power. My sensors are telling me that he has arrived from what is known as the Astralic Collective. How fascinating is the silky black obsidian-like fur that covers his body like that of a shuck in the darkness. He absorbs light that flows onto his body like that of a black hole. Yet the light of the Astral Seven flows from him like a star in the darkness. How is this even possible outside of what we can do with our power and science? You know how those electrical storms cause the sky to sparkle and sometimes even strikes the ground? My fur is standing on end. Like that, but there is nary a cloud in the sky. This wolf, this creature is making powerful energies that is making our fur stand on end. My paws tingle, my nose itches. Please, my love, be careful. I do not know what he has in store or why he has arrived in the center of our territory. You and your mate and the rest of the wolf pack slowly makes your ways forward, scattering yourselves around the field, slowly encircling the individual. The giant wolf does not show any signs of aggression and just stands there looking at you with his glowing, piercing eyes. Even though you see only two on his head, you can tell his body acts like one giant sensor, allowing him complete observation of everything around him without looking at it directly. You see the colors of the Astral Seven react as you and your packmates get closer. My love, observing at how his strong black form stands, it is imposing like that of a titan of power. His large muscular form shows that of authority and experience. He may be a military general or even a high-ranking leader. But why is he here? And where is he from? His piercing glare stares into our souls as he makes his way to us. We can feel his powerful mind contemplating countless possibilities and scenarios. We need to be careful because I feel that even all of us together may not be able to stand up to him if we attack first. Please be careful, my love. We need to take this diplomatically and carefully, as angering this creature may be detrimental to our safety. After careful thinking and after consulting with your fellow packmates, you and your mate agree with the rest of the wolf pack to be careful and to approach in a cautious but friendly nature to hopefully avoid any confrontation. My dear, I have pulled up some information of him. I cannot believe it. It is truly amazing what this wolf is. He is a leader that is as timeless as the Astral Empire and the Space Wolves and the Astralic Founders. What brings him here? Is this a famed wolf of unity that our legends and stories are about? My dear, I have been informed of this wolf from our fellow packmates and our alpha pair. His name speaks that of unity. He is blessed by the great creator and the Astral Seven. They have adorned him with their love and wisdom. Through trials and tribulation, this wolf of unity has been here from the start of the Space Wolves, has now arrived to make his home amongst us. Each of the colors this powerful figure is adorned with speak boldly of what they are about. Oh, how we seek to learn from our new friend. However, he feels like an old friend, someone whom we haven't seen in a long time. It's been quite a long time. Was this the Unity Wolf? Remember that multicolored wolf many generations ago? Back when our forefathers were about? I believe that this is what our elders spoke about. Come, let us inspect and visit with our new friend. We must see what he has to show and offer. We must alert the other packs and tell them to quickly assemble, as this is a matter of utmost importance. Tell the scouts to quickly spread the word. A few moments later, the scouts of the Astralic Crescent Wolf Pack are dispatched and run far and wide, covering incredible distances in very short time. About 30 minutes later, the mysterious figure is surrounded by the alphas of the various Space Wolf packs. They have used special warp generators that they have placed in their territories to quickly get to areas needed in case an assembly is needed. They all are anxious to see this new creature. The various pack leaders quickly assembled around him as word spread quickly of this incredible wolf that has appeared. Observation drones from other planets warp in through the atmosphere and quickly follow through, catching a bird's eye view of this amazing creature. Come, fellow Astralic space wolves, and see the supernatural beauty this creature beholds. His Hiatoriata Pareba tourmaline fangs and claws shine brightly in the darkness and are even more piercing in the light. Their powerful essence shows the energy and power that resides in him. It is truly amazing how the Hiatoria Pareba tourmaline energy flows so freely across his body. The Astral Seven has blessed him with this color as a sign of rebirth and Astralic purity. Though he is a flawed being who makes mistakes, we see the great Creator's forgiveness on his soul. These energy blue markings and features show of the powerful light that resides despite the darkness. Despite countless evils that have tried to tear him down, his fangs and claws have torn the enemy asunder and wrought only the most devastating destruction and judgment upon them. How wonderful is this to see! May the great Astral Seven and the great Creator bring you peace and prosperity in your new home, Wolf of Unity. You are amongst friends now, dear Unity. Rest and be well. Behold the beautiful tanzanite colors that adorn his features and outlines. You can see the different curves and features of his body being highlighted with these beautiful tanzanite purples. Outside of his abyssal black fur, these beautiful purples adorn his body in living color. As his body reacts to the environment around it, you can see these purples flow across his body in accordance to what is happening. See how the tanzanite purples move around like they are alive. Another aspect of these purples is that they shift around his abyssal black coat because of the unique angles that the light bounces off of each fur fiber. It makes it look like waves of beautiful purple energies are flowing through his body. The purple markings are very much alive and moving and often react when external stimuli is around. When he moves around, the markings also move as well. If you join me in walking around him or observing him moving, you can see the purples shift positions and intensities depending on our position from his beautiful fur fibers. How truly otherworldly and ethereal Unity's coat truly is. Behold the handiwork of the great Creator. Behold how his features and his form is complemented by these beautiful tanzanite purples. Fix your eyes and observe the red bural energies that flow through his body and the aura that emanates around his body when he summons the power of the forbidden dark tech. The red is the color of judgment and wrath. The Astralic dark tech is truly a force of unimaginable power that can sculpt the figures of civilizations as well as bringing them to an end. Truly, Unity holds amazing power at his disposal. The red aura that flows around and through his body is that of beautiful power that is refined and rested. The blood that flows through his body is laced with these red energies, making his blood glow with a vibrant and terrifying energy. The red that glows and flows through his veins is one of the purest of Astralic blessings. Observe that when he is angered or conjures the power of the dark tech, the bural energies are evident and show of wrath and contempt for those who incur his fury. Behold the blood of the prey that he brings down to feast upon. The red and delicious blood quenches his thirst as he guzzles down the life fluid that beats in the hearts of the prey. His fur, although covered in the blood, continues to shine with beautiful fervor. Observe how he ever so quickly dissects his prey and gulps down the hot steaming flesh of his prey to fuel his body and quench his thirst. Truly a sight to behold, a wolf shown of grace and quick and deliberate action. Let us follow and hunt alongside him. Behold the shimmering canary tourmaline energies and markings that adorn his fur, a truly beautiful and otherworldly attribute that has never been seen before. He has been blessed with a royal color that shows a position of power and authority. The beautiful canary tourmaline markings and energies adorn his head like that of a blessed flame and show of power. Observe, dear friends, how his neck and chest covered in these beautiful energies look like that of a blessed and true breastplate. A warrior to the soul unity is. He is still very humble and shows himself as one of us, though. He does not laud his power or authority over us like a tyrant would. Even though he has the power to bend us to his will, he has no such contempt in his soul. I feel no evil in his heart. He doesn't command us to bow to him. He doesn't command our unconditional surrender. He instead invites us to come to him and observe him and see who he is. This beautiful canary tourmaline energy that flows through him is truly a sight to see of how bright his soul shines. Even though countless evils and demons and even the power of the Dark One have tried over and over to quench his soul and the light that the great Creator has blessed him with, he still stands strong and shows of the ever-renewing purity and blessings that the great Creator has bestowed upon him. Despite his fur and his body absorbing light and bringing in the energies around it, the canary tourmaline emanates around his body like that of an accretion disk around a black hole. Truly an amazing being. See how the Savarite aura that he has been blessed with glows? Observe the beautiful green aura that flows around his body and around his paws. This is because the Savarite glow is a meaning of life and enlightenment, a physical and visual energy that flows with the brilliance that blessed our planets, the chlorophyll that means that the waning of the winter that gives way to the spring, where new life is given and old life resumed. A special renewing of our planets throughout this time, where hidden species that have been dormant have now arisen to resume their duties and being our form of sustenance and for our pups. A new life takes over the lilac-tinted snows of the lower clouds, A new life takes over after the lilac-tinted snows of the lower clouds recedes and gives way for growth. A new life takes over after the mizu-tinted snows of the upper clouds recedes and gives way for growth. How absolutely stunning our planets are that the great Creator has made for us. This beautiful Savarite glow of this great wolf truly shows a renewed aura that has been blessed to him. See how the little ones play in the aura and their ailments are discounted? See how the pups play with the beautiful aura? See how the aura interacts with them and gently flows over them like water through a stream. The aura interacts with them, it heals them, it protects them, it renews them. See how sight has been restored to our young one's left eye? She was blind from birth in her left eye, and yet now her left eye is remade anew. We by ourselves would not have been able to come up with a remedy for her, but now the great Creator has given us a blessing in the form of a wolf, bearing his blessing, using the Savarite glow to heal our young ones. See how our pup, our dear and now healed pup, is having vitality and prosperity to her body return? She is no longer broken, but made whole. How great is the great Creator! Blessings to you, dear Unity, for bringing us such a wonderful and beautiful gift. Instead of keeping these gifts for yourself, you have blessed us with them as well. May we never forget your generosity and love for your people that you have led over the centuries. Please come to our dens and spread the great Creator's goodness to our homes and territories. See how the ground of which he steps on pulses with new life, as what was once dirt and lifeless pebbles is now sprouting forth new plants that we haven't ever seen before. See these new multicolored plants that grow and blossom before our eyes? Unity has informed us that these are known as the Rastadivditut na Astranala Sedmorka. I butchered that. Or blossom of the Astral Seven. The short name for these is the Unity Blossom, a plant that has been unseen for as long as time has existed. Blessings of the Astral Seven and the Great Creator, may our planets be blessed and healed and given new life. Behold the white sapphire glow that represents the hope and the Great Creator's purity and ever-renewing love and blessings. The light that is inside our souls and hearts. See how it glows despite being surrounded by the darkness. The astralic seven-pointed star that adorns the chest of our dear and new friend. It glows from within the darkness that surrounds it, placing itself on the centerpiece for the canary tourmaline that glows surrounded his chest like a breastplate of blessed armor. How truly beautiful this is to see. This glowing star is representative of the teachings of the Great Creator, and how his words are the light to our paths and paths. How we should be reminded to not fall away from such teachings, lest destruction and failure arise due to our impudence. See how the star lights up the ground in front of the Great Wolf, how it seems to guide him and allows him to see what we may not be able to see. The light is as powerful as that of a hypernova, yet it is as gentle as the morning sunrise that blesses us with a new morning. We look forward to seeing what the markings of the Astral Seven do as the Great Wolf lives with us. How wonderful is it that our long-lost friend has finally returned to us after many centuries. We will be able to run with our previous multicolored friend once again, and in a new wonderful way. Not only will we once again be able to light up the nightscape with our beautiful colors, but now we will be able to glow with much fervor and be able to hunt and live in a new and beautiful way. How we have longed for this day to come, to run with our alpha wolf once again, and to be reminded of the ways of truth and teaching and wisdom. May the many colors of the astralic wolf packs that are spread far and wide throughout our 7 planets that orbit our blue star be shone brightly in the sky so all may see the rich and abundant lives that we have been given. How wonderful is it to be able to live in relative peace and prosperity, to hunt and enjoy the companionship of our fellow packmates and other wolf packs that are scattered far and wide. The sign of the wolf's arrival and the sporting of the colors of the Astral Seven brings forth a new era of prosperity and life to be returned to our planets. Come, dear friend Unity, and be at home with us. The absolutely beautiful fur that covers his body of Unity is of black diopside. This stunning and beautiful black fur that absorbs light like a black hole, but also shimmers with a cat's eye effect. It's truly beyond anything we have seen before. This multi-dimensional feel to his fur makes it seem like you are looking into a nebula. The black diopside glows with a dark energy that emanates with much power and force. Its nearly oppressive nature is brought to balance by the 7 colors of the blessed Astral Seven. This is the final color of the Astral Seven, and is supposed to represent that even in the absolute darkest of environments and situations, light will always be shown, no matter how dark and oppressive the void is. The 6 colors are blessed by the final color being that of the blackest abyssal blacks that can exist. Because of the holographic nature of the beautiful black diopside fur, you can see what looks like a nebula brimming with life and energy in the dark reaches of space. See how all these 7 colors of the Astral Seven are in tune and are in balance? It's a testament to how intricately and beautifully the universe has been crafted by the great and divine hands of the Great Creator. How truly beautiful is the black diopside fur that adorns Unity's body. As we rub our muzzles against it and feel it with our paws, it boasts of a softness and silky nature that is unlike anything we have felt before. How truly wonderful is the fur that he has been blessed with. The space wolves watch the Great Wolf with eager anticipation as they await to see what he does next. They form alongside him like a giant wolf pack and look to him as their alpha. The wolf packs become as one, as different statures and forms all come together and make one big mega pack. They fall under him as their leader. They look to him as he holds great wisdom and experience. What will the Great Wolf called Edinstvo do next? What will be held in the future of the Space Wolf Empire? Edinstvo opens his mouth to speak, and the words that come out are spoken in the ancient, harsh-sounding Sarova astralic language. What the Astralic Unity Wolf says next will pave the way for a new future for the Space Wolves and their packs, all the way to the Blessed Empire. All ears turn toward the Great Wolf as the packs fall silent, as they are attentive to his gentle but powerful booming voice that shatters the airwaves. Blessings of the Astral Seven, my dear friends. Blessings of the Great Creator. Blessings from the Great and Holy Spirit. Blessings of the Astral Empire and its people. Blessings of the Space Wolf Empire. Blessings of our wonderful allies and friends, and blessings to each and every single one of you. I am Edinstvo, your leader and friend. I am honored and pleasured to be here with you, and as a part of you once again. I hope that you may allow me a home amongst you once again, so we may run and hunt as one. Suddenly, the silence is split, opened by the unified howling of all the wolves in the Space Wolf Empire. All the wolves howl as one and in unison. Their voices and beautiful songs are heard, even through the depths of space. Their friend and long-awaited companion has finally come home.